Hi children, we can come back to St. John's after a long period. Are you enjoying the holidays or is it a boring for you? Anyhow, we have to learn something. Am I correct? Okay, I am Rina Miss. I am dealing with the chemistry class. Last year you have learned science. This year you are going to learn physics, chemistry and biology. Now we can deal with some chemistry lessons. See this one. This is a box. Am I correct? And this contains some instruments: pen, pencil, rubber and sharpener. Then see this one. What is this? A glass with some water. Am I correct? Okay. Can you identify this? Okay, tell me. A balloon with some air in it. Am I correct? Okay. What are these? Can you group them? Can you identify them? So these are solid, liquid and gas. And what are these? These are the three states of matter. We can come to our lesson, properties of matter. What is matter? Can you tell me the definition? The matter is anything that occupies space and has some mass. So it needs some space to occupy and it has some mass. Is it clear? Then now we can go to the properties of matter. See this one, solids. This is a pen, you know that. So this has a definite shape. You can identify it. Okay. This is a rubber. This also has a definite shape. You can identify. Then this is a compass. It also has a definite shape. So we can say that solids have definite shape. Then see this one, this box, it has some weight. So it has some weight. Then see this one, this rubber is also having some weight. Okay, we can say that solids have definite shape and definite mass. So, and it needs some space to occupy. This box needs some space to occupy. This sharpener needs some space to occupy. That means you need some space to sit. Likewise, these things also needs some space to occupy. Then we can go to the liquid part. Then see this one. What is the shape of this water? It has the shape of the container. Am I correct? Then if I am taking water in the glass, it has the shape of the glass. Then see this one. It has the shape of the container. That means I have taken the water in the bottle. So it has the shape of the bottle. Then see this one. This is a bowl with water. So what is the shape of the water? It is the shape of the bowl. So that means it has no definite shape. It has the shape of the container. But it has a definite volume. See this one. This is 250 milliliter. Its volume. So it has definite volume. You know that you are buying milk from the shop. Am I correct? Are you going for buying milk? Then it is packet milk you might have seen. That is 500 milliliter or 1 liter like that. So liquids have a definite volume. It has a definite volume. But it needs some space to occupy. This needs some space to occupy. This also needs some space to occupy. So liquids have no definite shape, but it has some weight and it needs some space to occupy. Then we can go to the gases. See, what is the shape of this gas? So I have filled the air in this balloon. So it has the shape of the container, that is shape of the balloon. If I am filling air in the bottle, it has the shape of the bottle. Am I correct? Okay. You know LPG. So the gas is filled in the cylinder. So it has the shape of the cylinder. So gas also has no definite shape. It has the shape of the container. Then consider the volume. See that gases have no definite volume. You listen carefully. That means 1 liter gas, if you are filling in 2 liter bottle, it has the volume 2 liter. Clear? I'll tell you once again. If you are taking 1 liter gas in 2 liter bottle, it has the volume 2 liter. I will explain once again. If you are taking 2 liter gas in 5 liter bottle, it has the volume 5 liter. That means gases have no definite volume. It depends upon the volume of the container. Is it clear? But it needs some space to occupy. So air is occupying in the inside the balloon. So gases have no definite shape, no definite volume, and at the same time it needs some space to occupy. So these are the 3 states of matter with the three properties. Am I correct? Is it clear for you? Or if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Any doubt? Okay. Then we can go to the arrangement of particles in solids, liquids and gases. Okay, we can see in the next class. Thank you.